Another new light from Thrunite. This is the Archer 2A version 2. Updated version of the original Archer 2A. That one put out 272 lumens. This one has been improved up to 450 lumens, and that's on 2 AA batteries. The quandary with AA batteries is that some people like them because they're just so easy to get. They're universal. You can get them anywhere, but they're never going to put out as much light as you're going to get using CR123s. This one has been updated. 450 lumens is a great output for 2C, or rather 2 AAs. But with the flashlight industry, I've never seen anything that moves as fast as the flashlight industry does. They're always coming out with new LEDs. You can just never be on top of it if you want the latest and greatest. If you just want a flashlight to keep for a couple of years, great, you can get any of them and you're likely going to do fine. But the flashlight industry moves super fast because just earlier this year, there was the original Archer 2A, 272 lumens. We'll come back to this. Let me show you what comes in the box. This light, by the way, $45.95. I'll throw up some links to Amazon. But they're newer style, just cardboard packaging. Inside here it will come wrapped in this little sort of plastic thing here. Instruction manual, of course. Some salt for your diet. Extra O-rings. The light itself, it's not a small light. Yeah, I wouldn't really want to carry this around every day as an EDC light. You could. I've put it in my pocket. It's not super horrible. But if you have a bag to throw it in, it will probably be just fine. The tail cap, that button is recessed in there in that U-shaped tail cap. There are some lanyard holes there if you want to throw a lanyard on there. Because that tail cap is a little bit rounded, it won't tail stand. And it's kind of a long light anyway to tail stand, but it won't tail stand if your curious minds want to know. The back here, the tail cap, it does come off, and that's where you insert the batteries. 2 AA batteries down in there, put them back in. There are the threads. O-ring here, help with the waterproof, IPX8 rated, of course. And then on down, the body here, there's some more knurling up here. Archer 2A version 2 there, and on the other side, the Thrunite logo. The pocket clip here, this is removable. If you're not a pocket clip guy, it's removable. It's reversible. I wouldn't think you'd really put it on that way. You can put it back here. However, if you do, it's going to slide around a little bit. But if you want to carry it tipped down in your pocket, you could do that. Just understand that it may move around just a little bit. Up here, there is the button for controlling the modes. Rolling, well, if you have the pocket clip on it, it won't roll. Also, the button will keep it from rolling. Down to the head here, the bezel does have some cutouts, such that if the light is on, you can see it. Could use it as a striking weapon. Yeah, you could. It's long enough. You could almost use this Kubotan like it's so long if you want to use it for some striking. And then down into here, so a few interesting things about this. So first, the LED. I am by no means an LED guru, but this has the XPL V6. Honestly, I don't know much about that. I'm assuming that's what enables it to put out the 450 lumens. A little bit of an orange peel reflector. And then something interesting that I don't think the camera can pick up. You can see the blue ring right around the edges there. You have the light on. Turn off the lights in the room. That little ring, which you can't see this here in the camera, but that ring glows for a little bit in the dark. It's kind of neat. The camera's not going to pick it up. You're just going to have to trust me. But it's kind of neat. That little ring there glows for a little bit after you turn the light off. Kind of helps you see the tip. On the tip there is a tempered glass reflector and a reflective coating to help you let some more of the light through. Onto the modes here. There are several modes. It starts out with a very nice 0.5, actually 0.055 lumen. So very little light here, but this type of light is great in the dark. I never appreciated moonlight modes until I got some lights with moonlight modes and went to hotels and things like that in the middle of the night. The moonlight modes are wonderful. So there's the moonlight mode. Half a lumen or so, it'll do that for 672 hours. The modes are changed by this button up on the side here. Next is 17 lumens for 96 hours, 75 lumens for 11 hours, and then up to that 450, the turbo mode, for 100 minutes. It has mode memory, so if you turn it off, it'll come back on to whatever you turned it off at. Go down to low, comes back on to the moonlight mode there. It also has a forward click design So you can half press it and it will come on. And then when it's on, if you hold down the mode button here, it will go into the strobe, 450 lumen strobe. And to get back out of it, just press it and it'll go back to whatever brightness level it was at before the strobe. Hold it down, goes into the strobe, you can let it go, and back out of the strobe. So there you go, the Thrunite Archer 2A version 2. This is a nice update, nice improvement on the brightness from the original Archer 2A, 450 lumens. It's big light, but if you've got somewhere to put it in a bag or something, might not be too bad, and at $45.95, it's a nice price for this. So check it out, Thrunite Archer 2A version 2.